Welcome back to another video. Sorry I've been gone so long. Today is a video I'm going to be showing you how to crochet a scrunchie using two colors. The first items you will need is two different colors of yarn if you wanted to use two different colors. But I have acrylic yarn. You can either use acrylic or cotton, but this is all I have at the moment. I'm going to be using the white one for the base and the brown one for the trim. I have a 4.5 millimeter hook and my scissors. I got all this equipment from Yarnest. It came with my kit that I ordered from Walmart. This is the kit I got. I actually love it. It came with more stuff like other size needles and other equipment you can use for knitting. And you will need scrunchies. I have two scrunchies just in case to hold my hair up. Now let's begin. We will be starting with the white yarn. The first thing you're gonna do is make a slip knot. How you make a slip knot is wrap the yarn around your two fingers, and you can use your fingers or grab a hook and put the long piece of yarn underneath the circle you made with your fingers and pull that yarn up, and it will make a knot. While you tighten your slip knot, you're gonna grab your hair tie to line up the tail with the hair tie. You're gonna go ahead and insert 40 to 50 single crochet stitches into the middle of the hair tie. To do this, you're gonna go place your hook under, yarn over and pull up. Now you have two loops, and you're gonna yarn over again and pull that yarn in both loops, and that will make you a single crochet, and you will do that to 40 to 50 times. While you're making your stitches, try to push it together so you can't see the hair tie between. Now I'm almost towards the end. I'm going to be making my last few stitches, and this will be what it looks like when you have 40 to 50 single crochet stitches. Some stitches may be curved. All you really have to do is put it back straight. No troubles, no worries, and it'll look perfectly done. While you reach the end, you're going to go ahead and make a slip stitch into that first single crochet to close the row. You just basically place your hook in that first stitch, yarn over, pull through, and pull through for the last loop. Now that is done, you're going to go ahead and chain two. Chaining is just yarning over and pulling through the loop twice. Now that we did that, we're going to go ahead and move on to our second row. You're going to want to move the tail to the front to crochet over it. And do that, we will work 3 double crochets into each stitch around so the colors look meshed together. And you're going to go ahead and yarn over and put your hook in that first stitch. Yarn over and pull through that first loop. yarn over again and pull through those first 2 loops, yarn over again and pull through those 2 last loops, and that will be your first 3 double crochet. And you're gonna keep doing that same stitch all through around. I'm gonna go ahead and play this at normal speed the first few times so I can show you slowly how to do it, and then I'm going to fast forward so it doesn't take too long. Sorry for making so many mistakes. I haven't crocheted in a while. Everybody is not perfect, and it's okay. It just matters unless the piece is perfect in the end. This is how the piece will look. You can make the ruffles look different if you want it. I move it around. You can test it and stretch it to make sure it's good. And I really like it. It's my first time making it. And I thought while I make it, I'll share it with you. So now that I reached the end of the row, I'm going to insert my hook into the second chain row made at the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and grab my second color to make the trims brown. I'm going to go ahead and loop the brown color around my hook and pull through both loops, and that's how the second color will get attached. Pull both colors to make everything tighten. Then when everything is tightened, pull both chains so you can crochet over the both. You're going to go ahead and chain 1 and single crochet into each one around. And while you're doing your single crochet, make sure not everything is too tight or it will either curl up the ruffles. Now that I showed you how it's done, I'm going to start going ahead and speeding it up the video now. To crochet over the tails, cut the previous yarn and continue to single crochet all around and keep the tensions loose. Now that I'm almost towards the end, I'm actually really happy with the outcome that it came to be. It's my first piece. I love how the brown pops out the whites. I also love the ruffles. It makes it look like a flower. It looks really good, and you can stretch it out and just make sure your piece is nice and tight and it's a perfect fit. and try it out on your head and see how it becomes. Now that I'm at my end, I'm going to slip stitch it to close off. Insert hook into chain 1 from the beginning, yarn over, pull through. It's actually finished, but I felt like I could add a little bit more brown so it can make like a bigger scrunchie. So if you want to leave it at that, you can. It's pretty much done, but I just wanted to add something. The steps are basically the same. I'm going to go ahead and chain 2. You can either do a double crochet or a single crochet if you wanted to. So it's really on how you want your scrunchie to look like. So this is my final piece, my really final piece. And I was right, the brown, adding brown to it makes it look a little bit better, and I really love it. I'm going to go ahead and wear it daily. You're gonna go ahead and do your last slip stitch where you're comfortable at and cut that tail off. Once you cut your tail, you're going to go ahead and yarn over and put that yarn through that loop and tighten to close it off. I totally forgot I didn't have my yarn needle in the beginning, but this is what it looks like. You're going to go ahead and put that yarn through the hole, and you're in that first single stitches, you're going to go ahead and just place it inside like you would a needle and just make sure it's tightened. Once I made sure it's tightened, you can just cut the last piece off, and that's how it will look. And that is the end of the video. I thank you guys for tuning in to my video. There's going to be more future videos of this. Again, I'm back into crocheting now, and I hope you liked and enjoyed it. If you wanted to go ahead and buy some, I have a Facebook marketplace and my link in my channel if you're interested. But thank you for watching. Goodbye.